Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be doing a outdated strategy on the rank ladder in a very random 1v1 that I decided to record. And I just realized the lights are not on, so it looks very scuffed. But yeah, I just want to do a quick Drush FC on the rank ladder, playing against hard tier, very strong opponents. And the whole idea is I want to play a quick Drush fast castle because someone from my Patreon Discord asked me to make a build loader for that build despite it being outdated. And I said, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. It's an outdated strategy because the strat just does not work as well in the modern day meta like it used to. But it got me thinking. It's not that bad of a strategy, and it can really catch people off guard. So even though it's not like one of the better strats that you can go for, the more consistent strats, I think it's still a very reasonable strat to go for. I ended up randoming Italians here, which is a very good Drush fast castle civ because you get cheaper age ups. So this is pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna have a really chill game here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the lights at some point. Also, the reason I'm doing this is because I need to actually do the Drush fast castle build. And the way I do my build loaders, for those who don't who know, obviously the end product is like a color-coded PDF, and it looks great and it's easy to follow. But I also have to make sure that the actual build loader is absolutely correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that what I'm doing with the villagers and where each villager has to go is absolutely spot on for the build loader. And to do that, I have to first test it myself and come up with that build loader. And then go from there. So that's the main idea for this video. And I figured, you know what, usually I wouldn't record this game, but I figured it could be a good idea to talk about, an outdated strategy like the Drush Fast Castle, something I don't really talk about too often. And why not? Let's go ahead and get the lights as well to make this a little bit better for you guys. There we go. So historically, Drush Fast Castle has been a really solid strat. Actually, it used to be one of the best strategies in the game. And that was before the crossbow nerf, that was before walls and dark age got nerfed, that was before walls were made more expensive. That was when, the main unit and the main strategy was just to play like, well, you had like a bunch of options really, but the main strategy was, just get some militia out, and then, from there, you'd be able to, wall up your base, and then go for, castle age, crossbow with one range, maybe even sometimes two ranges. And then you have like a really good setup to play the rest of the game out. That was the main idea for it, but as you can see, like a lot of the things got nerfed in this game plan. Like crossbow's been made more expensive, walls weaker in Dark Age. People are upping to Feudal Age way faster, so it's a lot harder to actually make, Dark Age aggression work because of that. So this strategy is outdated just because it kind of just got nerfed to the ground. I'm kind of happy that happened because, overall, because Drush Fast Castle was really annoying to deal with. If the guy had a good map and he was able to get a few militia out and just wall up behind it, you basically couldn't do anything about that. You were just stuck in the mud, and you were like basically forced to like tower rush him or something weird like that. Because if you didn't, then you really wouldn't be able to compete with someone getting castle age crossbows with taking no damage. Like there's just no way to actually beat that. So yeah, I'm kind of happy it got nerfed overall, but this is going to be me visiting the strategy in 2025. Basically, the first time I'm Drush Fast Castling in 2025. And I'm going to see if the strategy can still hold up and can still do something at the highest level. We're up against the Romans here, which is a more modern civ. And Romans have a few good options. They can actually Drush Fast Castle themselves if they really wanted to. But I think a much more legit Roman strat, using the Roman bonuses is probably something like... Actually, we should do it the last tier. Probably have to just go. It's got my opponent now. Something a little bit more legit for the Romans is probably something like Men at Arms. I think that would be really nice. So now I'm going to use this time to actually wall up my map. And I will use the main goal to wall up, because I actually noticed I have a really nice map over here where I can easily wall like this as well. And I have a nice back goal that I will take. So I will not actually rely on that front goal at all. At least not initially. We're going to wall up the rest of the map as well. And we're going to go out with my militia now. I've found where he's at, which is amazing. Alright. I'd actually have to go for 2 lumber camps though, because my woodline is not the best. Alright. I'm keeping track of where the builds are going, so this rack will be enough for me to... This build is not perfect, actually. I will have to change a few things, but I'll change that when I make my PDF. I'm telling you, a lot of the work goes into those build orders, just because if I'm going to offer a service, I'm going to make sure that... I need to make sure that that service is actually good. So a lot of work does go into a lot of thought. And the militia is hitting quite nicely here, which is nice. And as you can see, my opponent is kind of caught off guard by this because I pretty much never go for militia play. So, and because we know each other very well, he can kind of predict usually what I'm going to go for. In this matchup, I would almost always just go archers. Just direct archers. But here we are, opening militia. Planning the Drush fast castle. He's going to be feudal age. I have to get loom. Actually, very risky that I don't have loom because that villain can easily die here. And the goal of the militia, of course, is just to harass the opponent a little bit. Alright, his scout is here. It's actually kind of good. It works out pretty well for me. He's going to go for a range. Look at him with a range. Okay, that's good. I have to try to make my way out of it. That's a bad spot for me. I have to group up with my scout now. And we usually go to like 26 vills. I think that's like a good number. With Italians, you can get away with less probably. I'm gonna just take that back. Woodline. Not woodline, gold mine. And it's quite a bit of walling to do. Like, my map was not great for this. It was not bad either, though. I don't want to make it seem like it was horrible, but... Oh, the blocking is brutal there. Hopefully I didn't lose my scout. It's quite huge, actually. Alright. That's decent. If I can kill that guy, it's decent. Alright, nice. Yeah, so the main idea behind the Drush Fast Castle is that you want to just get towards, you know, a little bit of early damage with the militia, buy yourself some time, and then play towards your crossbow. Now let's talk about why you pretty much have to go crossbow behind it, or historically why you had to go crossbow. It was basically the only unit you can actually afford after doing a Drush Fast Castle. Knights, you'd have way too fragile of an economy, so it's not worth it. And something like Cav Archers is a bit too expensive to go for. Although, actually, recently, I feel like Drush Fast Castle into crossbows is a decent strat. Something worth exploring, probably. See, this is a weakness. Because my walls only have 150 HP in Dark Age, he actually has a really good chance to pressure me now. So I'm pretty scared. Pretty scared when it comes to, you know, how things are looking here. But I think I did a nice sharp build here. 26 vills seemed like the right amount. And looks like he's already got a blacksmith himself, so I'm going to go ahead and make a blacksmith here. It's going to probably help a little bit. I'll just make a range here. He's going like Grim Spear, which is not very scary, to be fair. Like, in all fairness, this is like pretty whatever. Some of those to gold. They're trying to harass with the militia. Take a look at how we're playing with the militia, by the way. We're not actually doing a whole lot with them. We're just kind of like harassing and bothering my opponent, more so than looking for kill kills. And by the way, because this is just a random commentary, I have no guarantee I'm actually going to win this game. Like, the goal of this game is not really to win. It's just to see if the strat is actually holding up to some extent in 2025. That is the main idea. And this is kind of a little bit of an issue here. He's pressuring me kind of hard. I'll make one more Vil. Alright. Trying to keep him out here as much as I can. Oh, I took some damage in my militia. That's kind of bad. Alright, no, I guess I'm gonna go for the skirmisher on defense first. I sent 2 vills to go repair that though. There's a weak vill. I think I'm gonna commit to him. No, it has to be when he's not watching. So when those vills go to repair, or to go like, make the wall, I'm gonna commit for the vill. So either he looks at my vills or he looks at his base. He's gonna look at the base, so I'm gonna get some nice walls here. And I don't think I killed anything. Did not. And it's just really just because he kept his scout alive. The main difference maker here. I don't want to go for more than one range though. It's a bit difficult to afford that. More than one range. I think I'd rather go for a town center, honestly. So we'll continue massing with the one range. I was a bit late on making the first 2 archers actually. Just because of you know, how things were. Although I think, honestly, I might need a second range just because I don't know, I don't have many units on the field. This has been a pretty bad fast castle. But I think it should be one range nowadays. It's an interesting... no, I don't have... it has to be 2 ranges. I don't have enough. Enough army. This is like the most pathetic fast castle follow-up ever. I mean, I was late on the production, so I reckon I could do a little bit more, a little bit better. But I mean, for me, like the main point of the Drush fast castle is to get an eco lead via bowsaw and 1 extra TC. That's the whole, like that's what I would consider the best part of the shadows. I'm gonna get bodkin arrow instead of crossbow just because I don't think I can afford both, and I don't want to cut my archer production. I know crossbow is made faster, but whatever. Let's just commit to bodkin arrow here. It helps my 1 4 HP skirm as well. Why not? Nice. Bodkin kicking in. I'm kind of hoping this just triggers a reaction from my opponent and he's gonna like overcommit to some, like, I don't know, some scorpions or something. It's time to move out. Time to move out of my base. Crawl out. Do something, because otherwise it's a bit difficult. If my woodland keeps getting harassed. Oh, we have Parliament in the chat. He knows I'm recording a YouTube video. That's crazy. I'm not even live streaming. He just knows I'm recording a YouTube video. Insane. It's one of my best viewers actually on Twitch. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, you guys should definitely come on down Twitch. Check us out on the live stream, boys. What are you waiting for? I wasn't supposed to be playing this game, but like I said, I just sat down. I was like, okay, I need to do a build order. I was gonna load up against AI. Then I was like, okay, let's just play a ranked game. Yeah, this definitely helped me up, refresh on the build order. So it did its trick. It did its trick for this game, and so we get a nice game to enjoy. You guys get a nice commentary. It's like a win-win-win, triple win scenario. Kill that deer. Yeah, realistically, you can't lure that many deer. Nice, got that 1 HP spear. Okay. I need to get crossbow. I'm not gonna rush into my 3rd TC. Just because I don't think it's wise to do that. Because I don't know if he's gonna like 1 TC push me or anything crazy like that right now. So I'm gonna just take my time. Anyways, I'd much rather stabilize. There is a lot of scrims here. Okay, that's pretty bad actually. Yeah, it's not good. Elite skirm versus that. I think I need a siege workshop. I don't think I can afford knights, so let's just go siege. It also works against scorpions. But I'm gonna get harassed off these woodlands now, which is the bad part. I don't think I should stop making archers though. It's probably still a good unit to go for. I just need the siege. Kick him away. Luckily I have this other TC on the woodline. Yeah, so my map is pretty good, like easy to wall. But as you can see, it has some weaknesses. Woodlands are very easy to harass. And of course my opponent, top player, he will be taking advantage of all the weaknesses of my map. And actually, I think I might have to just run back there, honestly. Just keep the woodlands moving. Let's see this area. This is risky. Good crossbow upgrade. This is risky because you might have a knight floating around. I actually have no way to know. I'm not scouting him really. So with the Drush Castle, this is what I'm talking about. You get to actually get a nice build lead. Like, I've been on 2PC for a long time now, so I probably have a 10 build lead. I don't think I lost a single build. It's been messy. It's been like I've been getting harassed like crazy, but besides that, it's been pretty chill. Nice. This is really good hits. It's all about predicting him. Like, yeah, I predicted he's gonna go back there. Now he's gonna go this way. Yeah, nice. Really nice, actually. And he'll probably go back. Didn't. Missed it. Since he didn't go back twice in a row. Just decided he's not about that life, and I'm getting mangled here, so I have to watch out for this now. That's why I went for my own siege. I didn't want to go knights. I couldn't afford knights. Maybe now I can do knights, though. I'll do monastery. Since he has siege shop, I'm not gonna rush. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to 2 stables here. I'm not gonna rush for another TC, just because if I get pinned, my gold is forward, my stone is forward. I don't want to get pinned in my base. That would be horrible. I'm gonna even get town watch, because I need to push this out ASAP. I can make a few more crossbows maybe. I don't know. Crossbows don't excite me too much. They're just gonna be used to snipe monks. I'm gonna switch to knights entirely here. Ah, bad. Oh boy. That should really, like, magnet fights are so important. I don't have a lot of gold, so I need to get a market here. Maybe I should stop making expo. Good fortune. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was really. I wasn't even watching my crossbows, honestly. I don't even know what happened, but somehow they lived. Just buying some time, honestly. Waiting for my knights to kick in. He has a nice outpost there, so it's pretty safe. Yeah, I've been on like 2TC for a while, so I have a good economy behind this. Not the 3TC, but like 65 Ls is solid. Don't want to lose my range though, because I think that makes it a bit linear what I can go for afterwards. I also don't want to repair the range. It feels like a bit of a waste. Alright, let's just Shadow Shade 1-for-1 on this one. Didn't get it. Thank God, 1-for-1. Not a clean 1-for-1, but that's gonna do. Alright, well, the range will go down. Can't do about that. I'm thinking about my third TC now. That wood line here is rough. I'm gonna just go on the stone probably. I want this to be a clear up, so I'm gonna go around the outside with my knights. Try to get him off my... Oh, wow. Outpost on the side. He sees me coming. That's insane. And I didn't expect that. We might have some monks here. Okay. Well, safe to say that my clear up was amazing. Now behind this, I think I can just go for a 4TC setup. Ah, this is amazing, yeah. 4TC setup. Let's go pick up maybe this relic as well. And we already had a build lead before, but now we must have a monster build lead. Or soon. Wait till my PCs get actually made. And he's gonna go for some... Get my eco grades. He's gonna go for some knight follow up here as well. Didn't even get all the scrims, interesting. Okay. This is so random. Oh man, that's so random. I'm gonna actually send my knights back because of that guy. Because that one guy, I gotta send all my knights back. Just deal with that push. Trying to get to a castle. I have to continue making units until I get my castle though, that's for sure. And I don't know if I like crossbow. Do I care for crossbow? I feel like I just want more knights. So I'm gonna double down to my knights, yeah. I'll switch to Genoese. I want Genoese crossbow versus his knights. But until we get there, I need to just spam the knights and look for a castle in the center. So now we're way beyond the Drush Fast Castle part of the game. But we're in this position because we went for Drush Fast Castle. So you have a bit of an eco lead, a bit of a build lead for sure. But whether that's going to be enough to win, I'm not sure. Romans are kind of a better civ than Italians in some aspects. Like when it comes to like consistent like fighting all the time. Italians mostly about the timings. So I just hope that we did enough, really. We did surprise him with the knights. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, I'm straight up Got a conversion as well. It's pretty good. I think he might have ballistics. Again, it's one of the situations where I feel like he just didn't expect me to go all in castle. But yeah, all in castle is definitely the right call for me because look at that monster hill in front of my face. Like I pretty much cannot go in for that hill there. If he gets it, it's horrible. So I had only one option, which is to go all in knights. There we go. Reading the game pretty well. Trying to run back some of those guys to heal. Just let him heal. Right, getting nice trades. He also escaped with a few to heal. And this is perfect, so now I'm going to go for the forward castle. This is the dream scenario for any game. I'm going to actually go way forward because I think I've got the map control. I think I can support it. It's because of that ability that I'm able to compete with the Romans. Like normally, again, Italians, Romans in a knight game, no way would I be able to compete. Like impossible. But because I got that ability from that Drush fast castle, it's actually huge. So as you can see, this is a really good example of just like a build that's pretty outdated, but because my opponent didn't expect it, he didn't really punish it as good as he could have. Now he's gonna eat that castle. I'm gonna go for university. Once I get access to Genoese crossbow, I can now think about Imperial Age right away. So like I'm gonna continue making knights. As soon as I get control of the game, I can cut knight production. Pretty much, 100%. It's the last fight of the game as far as knight on knight. After this, I'll have Genoese crossbow. Got a nice conversion there. Unfortunately, it's not any like. We can actually go for another. I don't know what I'm doing here. Trying to do something. Get another castle. Alright, now we go up the imp after that. Yeah, 2 castles is a good setup. Nice, chasing him away. I need 1 castle at home as well, honestly. I can fight that, but I want to go home. I need a 2nd castle just to take control of the stone. These guys have to run home. The last thing I need is just a castle at home, and that will secure the game. Ideally on that hill in the center of the map, but whatever, it's good enough. A lot of idols. I'm just worried I don't want to throw. Okay. And we can go light cab now. So we're playing into our comp still. He won't be able to run there, right? Not a bad kind of trap. Force him into uncomfortable areas. And he's sacrificing a few knights to get that castle up. And he will get it, but that's fine. I just have to go back a little bit. It's actually kind of insane that he's still going there. I have such an insane economy. Like, I'm not used to playing with this many villagers in castles. This is nuts. And I have a lot of knights, by the way. I can probably just go cavalier. But I'm hoping that my composition in imp is going to just be better as well. And yeah, Imperial Age comes, and he's going to go ahead and call it GG. So there you go. There you have it. Fast Castle in 2025. Apparently still a good strat. Apparently still working. The guy in my Patreon Discord is absolutely right. He said he knows that it's not a meta strat, but he still wants to see the build. He still likes to go for it sometimes. So I'm going to provide him that build order. And of course, if you guys want to benefit from that build order, make sure to check me out on Patreon for all the exclusive guides and build orders as well. I have a strategy guide, which is like, 25 builds. Color-coded PDF. I put a lot of effort into it. As you can see, I play a game with the build. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to refine it. I did a few things I didn't like in Dark Age. So I'm going to refine this build. Make sure a generic civ can get it done. Probably like 1 extra vil for a generic civ. And then also give you guys some recommended civs and what to do before and after the build as well, so that you're able to make decisions like me after having that nice vill lead from the strategy. So the strategy is very nice. As you can see, I got off to a really good start, harassed my opponent with the Drush, then obviously got a nice vill lead with the 2TC, fast at a castle age, and then made the right decisions from there and managed to win the game. My opponent's vill count now probably something like 120, if I had to guess. Okay, 130, we're at 152, so we're always ahead in terms of vills. I had probably a 20 vill lead for the majority of the game. And that was pretty much the way to win. So as you can see, castle came in around like 16, 17 minutes, and that was a good like 3 minutes before my opponent. Actually, we can take a look at the exact times here. Yeah, 16:42, and he was 19:18. And again, this is another pro, so he did a very good job. Perfect feudal age time, for example. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. This is a YouTube exclusive commentary, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more like this. Check me out on Patreon and on my live stream on Twitch. Links to both Patreon and Twitch in the description below if you want to support my work further. And let's see you guys in the next video. Peace.